It's Tim and Tammy time.
And I'm pretty sure I'm getting Hannah, but I don't know if I'm getting the rest of us. But Hannah's with us today.
And we're in Colquitt.
We're in Colquitt. Finally, we're back in Colquitt, Georgia, and I want to show you the Mexican restaurant we ate at. Everywhere we go, we stop at the Mexican restaurant because we love to eat Mexican food. So we're going to show you this one.
It's the Laredo Grill.
It's called the Laredo Grill. And it's a cool looking little place. But I'm gonna film the sign as we're going out over here.
Pretty good food too.
Very good food. That's the most important thing. Good food. And lots of, well, there were lots of people here earlier. We're kind of leaving after.
Very friendly restaurant too.
Oh, they were extremely friendly. And look, I like the rooster right there. Yeah, I'm all up in Tim's way.
Yeah, I'm trying to drive, y'all, and she won't let me. Okay, which way am I going?
We're going right. We're coming here from the right, so we're gonna go right.
That's the Miller County Agricultural Center, which is currently unoccupied, apparently.
Well, it's not open anyway. But here's our, you know, actually Colquitt's a little bit bigger than most of the places we go on 27. This is 27, and we're headed down, and it's the first time. Colquitt's the first town you go through on 27, coming down this way.
Let's see.
And there's a cemetery.
There he is.
Right there.
We should go look at that in a minute. There's a Hardy.
There's the Walgreens. This is where we're going to turn, honey, right here at Walgreens, because that's what we actually walked to. We came here once before, way back before we had a camera.
Cemetery.
There's more cemetery over there. Welcome to Colquitt, Georgia. And there's a big red truck went between us.
There's a dance studio over there. Maybe I should try out for cheerleading and dancing or something.
Okay, you go ahead. I'll support you in that. Yep, here we go. This is the first mural. But we're going to come back in just a little while because we're going to walk down through here.
There's
now, that's the motel. That's the motel right there, y'all. The pink building. It's haunted.
We're going to stop or something.
And here's what was a service station. It's the junk room now. So anyway.
What am I going to do?
I don't know what we did last time. It don't really matter.
Just circle this place so we can get it.
Look there. There's another one. Old filling station. Oh, pull into that. Yes, we did that. There's the Colquitt State Theater. Oh my goodness! I had
limited time parking here.
I had forgot. Well, if it was, it'd have a. Okay. I'm so excited.
We probably should park right there.
You know what?
We're in the courthouse.
We're not in the courthouse, dear. We're
We are.
We're in the courthouse
parking lot.
Parking lot.
Maybe I should turn around. I don't want to do that. Park on the street.
If you want to park on the street, honey, all you got to do is back out of here, go around there, and park on the street.
That's what I'll do.
Okay, why don't you do that?
You got to make sure nobody's coming up, like this car right here, because it's kind of a wild area.
That's true. It's the Miller County.
Wow, these two big trucks is almost blocking the way.
Ain't they the? If you was a big truck like them, you couldn't get through.
So here we are in Colquitt, and Tammy's going to tell a story about some of these murals that we have here. But here's a mural right here. Do you know the story behind this one?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have them all. I just have this one really good story.
And my understanding is this town was suffering financially, so they started painting these murals on there to pick up tourism, and it has worked.
Here, I'll tell the story. I got a story about that. That's true. I had forgot. What happened here is that the town decided they needed to bring more industry in. And when they got to trying to find a way to bring industry in, they found out that there was not enough people here to bring industry. And that the population was going down rather than up. So nobody wanted to put any money, sink any money here. So there was a lady and I forget her name, and I'll apologize for that. I should know her name. She was taking classes. She's a writer, and she's taking classes in New York. And she would go to New York to take her class, Mystery Writers. And she'd take her class once a month, and she ran into people who knew things about filming and making movies and theater, things like that. And this man was looking for new ideas. And she said, I got a story to tell, and then brought him down here, and they did Swamp Gravy. And this is what they're actually known for, is their theater and the Swamp Gravy. And Swamp Gravy is all these stories, and a lot of them are depicted in these murals of things that happened to the people here in Colquitt. And I'm looking for a specific mural.
We're gonna go this way because it's probably down this way. Now you do.
Okay, all right. This is called the Gospel of the Rock. This mural was painted 100% by prison inmates. These two men, there's a man right there, you see the back of his gray head, and then there's a hand over here holding a postcard, and these are two men. These were John and Clarence Anglin. They were the Anglin brothers. And the Anglin brothers were small town criminals, but they were bank robbers. And every time they robbed a bank, they'd go to jail, they'd go to prison. They escaped from every prison they were ever in. And then finally, federal government got involved, got a little aggravated, and decided to put them at Alcatraz. This is the Georgia link to Alcatraz. If you want to see the Alabama link to Alcatraz, you go over to the YouTube channel What's the Deal with Danny, because he has an Alabama link that also was an escape attempt from Alcatraz. But these two are these are two of the characters. These were the two of the three that escaped from Alcatraz that they never found evidence that they didn't. And this mural right here is depicting them looking through this box full of paraphernalia, memorabilia. You see the San Francisco, the sun's in my eyes. I'm having the hardest time seeing, but I need to see if I can get the postcard. San Francisco. Yeah, that postcard says San Francisco, where they were at Alcatraz. Yeah. Yeah. Tim's sitting up here reading the newspaper. Three break the rock, Alcatraz. They never found the evidence of them dying, but they say that the waters around Alcatraz were full of sharks, and they didn't expect that they made them. But these three men, you know, you had, let's see, there's a close-up up there from the movie, from the poster, Escape from Alcatraz. Who is that? Is that Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, he was in it.
That's Clint Eastwood. And he wasn't one of the Anglin brothers, but the other two that were the three who escaped from Alcatraz were John and Clarence Anglin from right here in Colquitt, Georgia. And since they escaped from every other prison, and what they would do is they'd stay in prison until they felt like they had served their time, and then they would break out. And for some reason, nobody ever came and picked them up. They didn't even try to. So this is memorabilia, and you see he's holding, this one right here is holding a picture, and I think that picture was probably of his mama, and then there's a younger woman, which is probably a girlfriend. And then I'm gonna do my best, y'all. It's hard to see what I'm looking at in here. Trying to get you think you could get the cop car? I can't even see it. Okay, there we go. There's the cop car. Y'all see the cop car? Okay, now that was an afterthought. It was put in afterwards, because this is supposed to be them where they broke out of Alcatraz and they're down in South America living it up. And when they made this mural, the police decided that they probably should be included in here, showing that they didn't really get away, that crime doesn't pay. So there's a picture of the cop car coming to pick them up. And that is the Georgia link to Alcatraz. I'm gonna say it again. If you want to see the Alabama link, which is also an interesting story that involves an escape attempt from Alcatraz, go over and watch What's the Deal with Danny, and I'll put a link to his video down in the description below. But this mural is the reason I wanted to come to Colquitt.